Hello, guys, and welcome back to FIFA Manager 2025. It is the beginning of a new season. Season 2 begins today, as you can see from the screen already. The new season starts tomorrow with our first game against South Park. That is, I believe. Well, I've not yet understood how to read through this upcoming event thing. It has a lot of details. Even if I am on it, I don't even know how to use it. It has a lot of details like new experience level, the progress for Christian Bar is like 97.5. What does that mean? Is that like his progress bar or something? If there was still some developer of this game could explain to me a lot, I will really love it. The FA Community Shield final takes place in London. The season ticket sales ends in 2 days. Carabao Cup final takes place in 195 days. Champions League final takes place in 302 days. That's almost a year away. Wow. Okay, so back to the topic of discussion. Welcome back to season 2. Season 2 begins today, and we are beginning anew with something else. We failed to gain promotion from this league last season after we were put to play against a team in the Northern Premier League. That is like, I don't know whether it's 2 tiers or a tier above us. When I look at the researches on Google, it tells me that it's only a tier above us. But when I look at the way the leagues have been arranged here, it's like 2 tiers above us. So I it was really not interesting. Well, you guys had my frustration in that match. I was really livid. It have you always played Football Manager and you just feel like you deserve something? You don't want to be stuck in a league forever. You don't want to be stuck in a league for like 3 seasons. You even lose hope of playing it. You come by, you close the game and you come back to play it after what, like 5 weeks is when you open the game again and remember that you were doing a certain safe game on by yourself. But since you guys are my audience and are keeping me up on my feet, I can fall down and come back stronger. Okay, so what we have today is the beginning of the new season. The preseason has ended, the campaigns have ended, and that is just what we want to go through. I said I'm not going to do a transfer special for this very first season because I felt like the load of job that I needed to do in terms of transfers was not that huge, and also I knew that there were not going to be many sales, just a lot of signing ins and yeah, a couple of those things. So that is the reason I didn't do a transfer special ending into this season. Just did the transfers outside the video, outside the window, and that just yeah, prepare for the new season. Now, first of all, I just want us to talk about the transfers, how our preseason has gone, and the plans for the next season. So that is what I have in mind for today. Okay, so let us begin with the transfers. As you can see, our main man, the face has already changed. It is someone new. We have started the players who have left. Reece Harrop, the 19-year-old goalkeeper who was 27 rated, has left to join Lancaster City. This goalkeeper, he was on the radar of many players, many teams, and I just couldn't keep him anymore. It reached a point that he was complaining that I was not allowing him to look for better opportunities, considering I'm not even playing him in the first team. Come on, guys. You are 19 years of age. Why would I do that? She is 19. You give him time to develop. Well, I think he felt bad and decided to leave. The next one was Niran Amwa, our left back, our 31-year-old left back, 34 rated. He was not growing really well. He was not his development was not okay. If you look at his career and then go back to last season, he had only 2 assists from left back compared to Smith on the other side of the field. He was not performing that greatly. Now, our new signings, we have signed six players. Yeah, there are 6 players, and we just want to introduce them slowly by slowly. First of all is that 2-year-old Sergio Ui, a center back. He's 47 rated at center back. We have signed him from Phoenix Sports. Where do they play? Is this, which league is this? The Southern League. Okay. um there are northern and southern leagues, but Sergio Ui is our new center back. He looks kind of good. He looks really good. If you look at his market value according to his performance, he's good. He's a new player. He's a really good player, and we expect a lot from him in person. So the next season is going to be interesting. He's now considered our key man or our top player, and that's why his face is like on the, yeah, his face is here on the home screen or the home tab of our calendar or our whatever that is. Our general tab. Next up, we have Tommy Wright, a 28-year-old striker, 44 rated. I had to go for a new striker, just depending on Jerome Slew alone was never going to be the case. This one was an obvious bet. I really had to go for a striker. Signed him from Winchester City for free. Last season, he had 16 goals in 42 games. He has been scoring above 10 goals the past few years, and I think that's a good number. At Sutton United, he had 21 goals in 85 games, 14 goals in 57 for Havant, and 16 in 42 for Winchester. Just feels like goals across a season or two, and I think he's going to be great. He's going to believe it for us. In fact, because we have added our space, we have already entered the training and development of each and every first team player, and have assigned each and every player that training goals according to how I want them to develop. I feel like he will grow. Increasing his particulars, he will be a really, really good striker alongside Jerome Slew. And you might question, why do I need now? Like, I have four strikers in the team now because I've not sold any of them. You're not seeing any such striker was left. Which tactic am I playing this season? Well, we are just about to see. Let us finish the introduction first. Charlie Wakefield from Shepshed Dynamo, this 40 rated central midfielder. The 25-year-old was one of my main characters whom I was chasing for. He is really good, really livid. only 20 years of age. He has had a really, really good season, and he looks really, really kind of good. He had 6 goals and 6 assists last season in 36 games played. From central midfield, I feel like that is pretty good for this level. That is pretty average, yes, but for this level, it is pretty good. So Charlie Wakefield, welcome to the club. The 40-year-old rated Alex Walton. Alex Wallaton is a 25-year-old right midfielder, a substitute to our captain Andre Leach. I felt like Leach was playing a lot of games by himself, and he's also already 31 years old. He will start dropping. As you can see, Alex Wallaton's statistics are just flying up there. He is developing a lot in terms of his training. The training that I centers them all to. It was really great. If I show the training progress, he has a lot of greens, only a few reds in dribbling, finishing, passing, long passing, and reactions. But those ones are the specific ones that I asked Alex Olaton to concentrate on. So his training, he's developing really well. Only 25 years of age, he still has a while to go. I've signed him on a 3-year, penned him on a 3-year contract, and I believe he is going to really, really be impressive for us over the next few seasons, or season in particular, because I don't want to stay here forever. Aaron Smith, signed him from Binfield, a rival in this league. I never thought I would have to sign a player from a rival in this league of ours, but an interleague transfer has happened, and this is my very first one. I don't know whether there will be more, but this is my first interleague transfer from a team that I am rivaling. Aaron Smith, 24 years of age, a left back. You remember that our left back in Amoa, Neran Amoa, has already left, so Aaron Smith is there to replace him. He is a new left back from Binfield. Had quite an average season last season, I could say. Not that great, not that bad. 1 assist, 1 yellow card, 2 man of the matches. Yeah, I just couldn't find better. I found one that was better, but he rejected to join me. I don't know whether I already eliminated him from the shortlist even, but if I find him, I will introduce him. Then we have George Rigg, our new right back, substitute to Williams. Yeah, I need players. I need a player whom if I bring on as a substitute to one of my better players, is still considered really good. So George Rigg can play on the right field, right midfield, right back, and central midfield, but is more competent on the right back. He can also play on the left back or left midfield if called up to, but I believe he is really good. He is also kind of developing quite well. A lot of these players have signed have more greens than the reds, and that is something nice to see. So George Rigg, my latest signing, brought in from Tilbury. Yeah, that is where he's from. He played even for Frompton. Frompton are a new team in this league of ours, by the way. I think they were just relegated, and yeah, with that introduction, I think I have improved the team really, really much, and the team is ready for the new season. Well, something I could say, if I look at my shortlist, I still have a lot of players whom I had in the field there. I need another left back because my one has left and I've only signed one. I need a substitute, and that I will feel like going for Sam Jackson from Wimborne Town, the 27-year-old left back. But if I look at his talent level, it is a bit just low for me. Yeah, really, really low. What I'm going to do, but I think I can do it. But one player that I really, really feel bad about not getting, to be honest, is Kyle Daniel Spray, who went to Gloucester City. I was eyeing this guy from the really get go. He was my main man, the man I wanted to get. 20 years of age, 41 rated left back, 40 rated center back. I knew that I was going to sign a really, really key player, a really good player for the next few seasons. He was my main target in this transfer window. But I think Gloucester City were ready to just pour more money than I was able to, and they finally got him. Are we in the same league as Gloucester? No, they are in an higher league, the Southern Premier. Yeah, they are in the league above us. So I think he also weighed his options and saw that that is a better team. But Kyle Daniel Spray, not getting him really hurt me, and that is just because of the career he has had. Last season he had six man of the matches. I don't know why it didn't show me. It was showing me goals and assists before. Currently, it is not. He had like, was it 7 goals and 14 assists last season? It was just good. It was really good last season. So, Kyle, Kyle, you were really great, but I just couldn't spray. I couldn't sign him, and I just felt bad. Well, I've done a lot of selling and buying, and a lot of selling that I've tried to do, the players keep on rejecting. I don't know, they can't reach agreements with the teams. Harry Kane is still at the club. I wanted to sell him. He is not happy because if I come to the team dynamics, look at where the score is, negative 141 currently. And if I ask the manager for team improvements, he's suggesting for me to sell Jack. The one of the main players is Jack Wayan, and it was telling me to sell. Yeah, if you come to the team dynamics and look at Callan Acton, who was suggested for me to sell, he has been our keeper for the past season, but his acceptance into the team is still very low. A good portion of the team has not accepted him. Jack Stockdale is complaining about unfair salaries. Luke Govoko, they dislike each other's attitude, and Luke is the one rivaling in this position. He wants that position. So I've put Callan Acton on the transfer list for sale. I'll just wait to see if there are any more people who want to sign him, or if there is any team who want to sign him. Okay, now after that introduction, it's time to look at our tactics. This season we are going to play a very, very non-league type of formation, a 4-4-2. Yeah, this is as non-league as I could go, and this is the way that I feel we are going to get past this league. A lot of bodies forward, a lot of bodies on defense if I need them. Two strikers, because the balls that are being floated into the box need two heads for them to go in. Right alongside Steele will be the up front for us. This is just generally my best 11. Ramsey on the left midfield. By the way, Ramsey had a really, really good end to the season last season. If he can start the way he finished last season, I'll be really happy. 6 goals and 4 assists in the few appearances he made for us. That would be really great. Ramsey on the left, Wehan and Wakefield in the middle. Wakefield, our new signing, if you've already forgotten, Charlie Wakefield, in the middle. Leach on the right, still our captain, still one of our best players. Smith on the left, I need someone to substitute Smith. He won't play all the games, definitely. Nesbitt and Uy at centre back. Still have Leslie Campoli in the squad. Still have Christian Barr, 32 years of age now, really aging it out. But I think having these two really good centre backs as substitutes is something really good to have. Luis McKean is also there, 22 rated, 31-year-old, still not really growing. Then we have Williams at right back. George Rigg is Williams substitute, 31 years of age, also good. So I have really good players on each. Govoko is in goal. He's 31 rated, and I want to change that. I just don't feel like a 31 rated keeper will do it for us at this level, especially if we want to go for the title this season. Because if you look at the match list, not particularly like that, yeah, like this, we are expected to win a lot of games. Practically, we are expected to win every game from now till the end of the season, and I feel like if something is going to fail us for that, it's going to be the goalkeeper. So I need to do something about that goalkeeping position. So it's something really, really tough for me at this moment. But Luke has to go. I don't think not Luke, but Luke is 31 rated. He's only 19 years old. He's only our substitute goalkeeper. But I think Acton has to go. Callan Acton, 38-year-old rated goalkeeper, 24 years of age. His talent level is only 1 star, so I don't know whether I should expect him to grow further, but I think I'm going to look for a new goalkeeper. Considering Callan Acton has not been accepted into the team, a new goalkeeper is on the cards. But we are playing this 4-4-2 formation. Tactically, I have improved the passing to a little bit longer because I feel the balls going forward will really help us. Though the passes, I want them to be cautious, not just pump the ball the way you feel like. Look for a pass that you think is good. We are playing a defensive height of 25%. We are playing counter attacks mostly. This league, I think, at this level, I think counter attacks are really good. 35% commitment, then 60% closing down. Our target man will be Jerome Slew. Our corners are only going to go like almost near post, but just in the middle to not give the keeper that much chance. Height of the crossing is 60%. Crossing position is just behind this line, because I believe if the ball were to come in like this with a height of 60%, our two strikers will be able to get to that. I've already edited the orders. Wakefield, this position that Wakefield is playing, he will be playing more as a center back, central defensive midfielder than a central midfielder. So he'll be dropping a lot. Route wise, also I have edited everything. Every play is okay. Wehan is the one whose routes have like gone jeopardic. I don't know why, but yeah, route wise everything. I want Slew and Wright to just push themselves into the box as much as possible. Then Leach and Ramsey, I've moved it up to here so that the crosses, they will be moving the crosses from quite deeper than usual, looking for these two guys who will always be in the box. So that is the idea I am trying to work with. I don't know whether it will work, but I hope it will. We and Nesbit have pushed them as far back into the post as possible to make sure they don't leave their line that much and are able to come back to cover the goalkeeper if he is not in place. So that is going to be our tactic for this season. Still have quite a while to go. We still have that stadium naming rights. So our stadium is not yet called the Foundry because it's not in our naming rights. It's known as the also the Hell Performance Stadium. Yeah, that is the name of our stadium. And no improvements are being done for the next season. We are still in the same league, so we are still here. And also our ad boards, we have already given a lot of ad boards to new sponsors, even the likes of Rolls Royce have bought some ad boards. Intel have bought some ad boards. Yeah, that's still the same. Our shirt sponsors are still Bimbo. And speaking of shirts, just wait until I show you the new kits for the season. Yes, new kits for the season are available. If you have been concentrating and I've just had a sneak peek of it, you might have seen them somewhere. Yeah, but we have new kits for the season. Drum roll, please. Okay, kit revelation time. Nice. This is our home our home kit. What did I want to say? I'm mixing away and home. This is our home kit for the season. I have gone for a basic design. I don't know whether it's basic, but with the logo of Bimbo in the middle, I wanted to find something that like splenishes it. It mixes with the cloth, because once we signed the new sponsors, I felt like the logo was not really blending well with the cloth. But I think with the way the Bimbo has like the blue on it and a little bit of white extending out on the sides, if I give it a little bit of those white stripes going up and down and then place the badge at the center of it all, it will really look great. And practically speaking, I love the way that shirt looks. It actually looks good. The short, I've also gone for a basic white design. The short choices are very, very limited. I only have 13 and none was looking like, I don't think a short with stripes does go well with if I decide to do it this way. So I've decided to go for this one. And this is what I've gotten. This is what we have. So we have that short like that, and just that little V at the bottom, downward shaped V at the bottom that gives that other blue color. Then the socks have gone for a striped white and blue. Yeah, because I think with that little strips on the side, the socks look pretty good. I don't know. You might say that I'm a farmer man. I'm a farming designer. I don't know what you will say, but I think that stripped one looks great. Or should I give it like one strip? Because we have also limited number of socks choices. Those are the only ones we have, and I kind of don't like that one. Don't think that one suits it well. This one, I think it may be excessive, it may be okay, and I also have this one. So yeah, let's give it to the one with one stripe. I think we might win in seasons to come. We will find better kit designs that use this one. I think if I were to use this one, then I would have like strips on the short. So let us use that one, and that is our home design. I've just made a few changes while introducing it to you. That is our new shirt design for the season. And now away for the season. Last season we went black and gray for away. Remember, away I always like to go for a mixture of colors. The away kit I prefer going for a mixture of colors, something that sets you apart, something that is different. And for this season, for the first time ever in any career that I'm doing, I'm using pink on my away kit design. Oh my god, this looks funny. It's giving a lot of Southampton vibes this season. Okay, but ideally that's where I've gotten the idea from, the concept. The Southampton, I don't know, that's their third kit or their away kit for this season. That's where the ideas come from. I decided to go for a mixture of colors. For the away kit across the years, I feel like we will be using a lot of colors. There are a lot of colors to offer. I think for the away kit, we will touch on each and every color that is on the board here: yellow, green, blue, white, black, red. We will touch on a lot of colors in the years to come. Our home kit is the one that will always remain light blue and white, and just maybe throw in a mixture of some colors if we feel like this is as the season goes. But this is going to be our away kit, a little bit of a concentric circle design on the front there. Just give it that pink color and that touch of green on it. I don't know whether pink and green blend well, but to me it looks okay. I don't know, it said men are colorblind. You guys tell me if you think of the same. The short, I've gone for one with the one huge stripe on the side, and then the socks with that one band at the top. That is going to be our away kit. So yeah, the little design I'm a little designer, so you don't have to tell me anything about that. I feel okay already. Yeah. Okay, guys, new season begins. We have already said that there are still players that I need to sign. I need a new goalkeeper, I need new people. But I think for this first game of the season, Callan Acton definitely deserves that starting position. So, guys, Venosi and Stockdale, so sorry to them, I'm not using central defenders this season, but I'm training them to play as central midfielders. So, a lot is going to happen across the season, and I think the positions that I'm training them to play, I didn't put one for Venosi. How comes? Let me add the training objective of long passing, raise it up to 40. This is how you do the training objectives. You just add them and then you increase the level that you want them to reach. But I think I've done one for Venosi, if I'm not wrong, asking him to train as a central midfielder. Yeah, Venosi is okay. I'm asking him to train more as a central midfielder. He's already 95 as a central midfielder. Is okay. Want him to reach that 100, and then Bamidil Venosi will be good to go to play this central midfield position. But they're still good even if I bring them on in the central midfield. But Wehan and Wakefield are all okay. This is the team that I'm going with for the first game of the season. We are going to see how things have gone. Before we go for the first game of the season, I almost forgot I've not done the preseason introduction. In preseason, we had a training camp in France, and during that training camp, we played against Lens and Monaco. Those are really, really huge teams. And we lost both of them, yes, but the first one was an average loss. A game I really enjoyed how we played. A 3-2 win, Slew scoring twice. Yeah, it was okay. The two striker system was working because we were scoring goals. Against Monaco, though, it was not, yeah, it was not a friend, it was not friendly. 3-1 at half time, 8-1 full time. Yeah, Monaco shoved us back in the butt and they told us that you're still not at our level, go back home. But if we can compete against Lens this way and still score goals, I feel it's going to be great. Monaco are just a step above every other team. Sorry, the Champions League, for Christ's sake. Then at home we came back and played against Lewis, who are like a tier above. Are they a tier or 2 tiers above us? Lewis are at a tier above us, and we played them in a friendly where we won by 1-0. Leach with the only goal of that one. So our first game of the season is against South Park, and the way we go all the way down throughout the rest of the season. Newly relegated sides are sides to consider as a threat in From Town, Gosport Borough, and only 2 relegations. We have 2 relegations and 3 promotions. Okay, promotions, we have Street, we have Bridport, and we have Shepton Mallet. So the rest of the season is going to be pretty difficult. So let's see. We are only playing the first game of the season. That's the only idea that I had. Not 2, not 3, the way we were doing before. Only the first game of the season to analyze and see the team, and then we'll do more transfers. We're still in August. The transfer window closes in 31st on the 31st of this month. So we analyze, and as we go on, we make more transfers or more sales if needed. So let us head on to the first game, that elusive first game of the season. South Park Stadium has like one mound. I don't know whether it's a mound or whatever it is in the background there. It looks pretty kind of awkward, and they have like a. Is this the only stand, or is this a dugout? I think this is the stand at the front there, and the 3D match engine is just giving them that vibes. They've been given really huge. Oh yeah, they're just in a field. The way it has been placed, they are playing at 3-5-2-1, I believe. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. But we are going with a very basic 4-4-2 formation for this one. And just as a reminder, we are at home, yes, but I've decided to play with the. We are away from home, but I've decided to play with the home kit because we don't have the color any more color clashes, so we are not going to see our pink jersey in action this early in the season, but we are there. We will play with that jersey one time to come. And now that is always the problem with the line going really high. The height of the players really go really high, but our center backs, I'm really happy that I've managed to find a way to try and solve that problem to make sure our center backs are always behind the ball. 18 minutes have passed, and is when we have our first free kick of the game. No real action has been really going on, except that they had a shot, it was saved, it has gone out, and now here comes Yeboah. If he gets past Nesbit, it's going to be a goal. Nesbit just does well to shove him off the ball for the moment, but we have not started begun well. We are still the same as last season. Leash on this other side crosses it all the way into the arms of Bracken for them. Williams does well to collect that one. Is not giving the opportunities well enough though. 30 minutes, we have a throw on this other side. Nesbit tackled at the edge of the field, and it's out for a throw in. I love that shot, the way it looks really great. Wehan collects it, it goes out for a corner. At this point, I'm very frustrated on the sideline. As you can see, cross into the box, that was a really poor corner taken, but Smith does well to collect it. He is denied by Snedon though. Snedon gets it back from their striker, crosses it looking for their striker in Weboa. Weboa does well to get it initially, and that was quite a cross into that box, or that region of the box. It was a really immense cross. It was going to get the keeper if it didn't do well. Jerome Slew does well to get that tackle in, and now that's a poor tackle from behind from my striker, the Smith, who is partnering Jerome Slew. Wehan gives it forward to Slew. He has right up front. Right does well to go past the defenders, but just strikes and the keeper saves. That was the best opportunity I've had this half of taking the lead. So yeah, we still have work to do in that second half in case it goes down as a 0-0. Wehan, what a tackle. Ramsey back and forward, and that is a cross, but Snedden gets a yellow card for tackling Wehan. 0-0 at halftime. We have had 3 shots, 3 on target. They have had 3 shots, 1 on target. There are 2 yellow cards, 1 for us, 1 for them. And but practically speaking, this first half has not really gone to plan. Yeah, it has not really gone to plan. Okay, so energy wise, I feel like Ramsey and Wehan are kind of fatigued. They are the most fatigued players in the squad, including Aaron Smith. Smith, though, doesn't have a substitute at this moment. So the players' energies are still quite low. So there is some work to do in that one. And then we see how the rest is just going to play out. Slew tackled again, but now Rig. Oh, there's a lot of tackles in this game. The tackles are always immense, and now they are moving forward. They are really moving forward. Cross into the box does well. That is a really good one. Last 2 minutes of the game, and they are the ones on the front foot at this point. That was a poor tackle, and he just tackled himself again. The ball forward into Thompson. Thompson into Slew. Slew shot. Slew. It's an own goal from Bakken in the 90th minute. What did the keeper do right there? They're sponsored by Mappy. I love these scenes. I love these scenes. Can we still keep it slow? I said bringing on Thompson will really do us better than Ham, and Lee Thompson makes it 2-0. 2 late goals. two late goals have given us this win. Our first win of the season. Slew was taken down, advantage was played. Lee Thompson just took it, slammed it into the same corner that the keeper made the mistake, and it went in. And that will be game. Yeah, I was ready for my first draw of the season, my first game of the season ending as a draw. But Slew and Thompson had something else in mind. Slew's shot, the keeper does poorly to block it. Look at the times the goals are being scored. In the 90th minute, the whole game was just messed up the whole half. They had one shot on target, we have seven shots, six on target. And we have two goals. We have our first win of the season. What can be more pleasing than that? What is more pleasing than that, if I may ask? A good way to win our first game of the season, and everything just plays well. Michael Nesbitt was our man of the match. I loved the defending in our half. To be honest, I really loved how we defended. Daniel Papoe has been declared the game's man of the match. Well, we won it late. Maybe he had a really good performances for that. And with that first win of the season, with only a goal difference of 2, we move up to 4th. Ascot United beat someone by 4 goals. Who did they beat? 4-0. Street, newly promoted Street, have been beaten by 4-0 by Ascot United. But our first win of the season is a team that is established. It was here with us last season. A win away from home against South Park. I will take that. Okay, so after that first win of the season, Michael Nesbitt joins the team of the week, and credits to him. Our defense was really good. We play Binfield next. Last season, we have already met twice, I believe, and last season was last season they beat us in one, we beat them in one. So this season we are expected to be better. The things have changed according to the Kingstonian game. We are expected now to draw against Kingstonian. Is there a team that we are expected to lose to? So far, none. Things will change. Things will change. The greens and the oranges on the side are the ones that declare the teams that we are losing to or we are winning against. Well, that was a good game, lad, guys. That was a really good game to kick off season number 2. Well, we will see. The team is just developing a little bit, and I am making the changes. Finally, before we close it off, I just want to introduce the new staff to you. Paul Goa, 39 rated, our new assistant manager, has a salary of £110. That's a lot. Considering our last manager was 28 rated, this is a really good improvement. We also have a new youth coach in Ronald Bankole and a new goalkeeping coach in Bruce Dominguez. Our coaching staff have just changed a lot of it, but these ones are at least on better salaries. Our assistant is on a lot of cash. We have a new team doctor. Our last team doctor refused to resign a new contract, but I just couldn't find anyone better. Seems like for team doctors it's difficult. We just need the reputation still. Management wise, I only have a new construction manager. Our marketing manager is just the last one. As you can see, there's a big difference in terms of their level and also in terms of their salary. Getting a good construction manager like this for far less salary than what my marketing manager is on is quite good. And then for public relations, I just have one new lawyer who is 36 rated and on £30. So apart from those ones, everything else is okay. My 2 scouts from last season are still there. They have refused to grow. Going into next season or into the higher positions, I believe I will need a change in that. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching this first episode. I believe we will be back in the next episode, having played a lot of games. I don't know which games I'm going to come back for, but having played these games as we go on, we also have a home match against Guernsey and away match to Kingstonian, whom I think we are already expected to draw against for some reason. We will see how the rest of the season goes. So practically I will do it the same as I did last time out. Come back in October or November, then come back in January, then come back towards the end of the season to finish the season. Like that is 4 episodes. So that's definitely what we are going to do. November is the goal. I don't know which game though, but we'll see. By that time, hopefully we will be at the top there, just going, because I don't want anything less than number 1. We will not get promoted this season, and I don't want to do 3 seasons in one league. That is not interesting, is it? Yeah, so thanks so much guys for watching. Up to see you in the next episode. Peace.